Welcome back. One of the biggest barricades to accessing health services can be simply where you live. We are talking today about some innovative technology that is going to help to bridge the gap for many people who live in remote communities. Joining us today to talk about it, Dr. Richard Brownlee from Welcome Back Clinic. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much.
And you're welcome. Colin Howe, you are one of the managing partners with Innovations in Health.
That's correct.
Great to have you guys.
Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, so what I introduced was the idea that you are going to be able to come to the patient more or less, rather than the patient having to travel a long way to see you. Now, how does this work? What is it about?
You know what the clinic's about, so I'm a neurosurgeon, so I see a lot of people through the MSP system, but we also have a private clinic there, so we do consults, we do MRIs and that. And a lot of people that come for consults or MRIs come from a long distance. So this will give us an opportunity to do some of the initial assessments and a lot of the follow-ups without them having to make another trip. So people from Quesnel or Prince George or Fort St. John or places like that, if they come to town for an MRI, they can get it done and go home, and then I can communicate with them basically with a television set that has a split screen, so they can see me talking to them and they can see the MRI, and I can go over all their images with them without them having to make the long trip back again.
Mm-hmm. So Colin, how that's where you come in. That's what your company does. You help connect people like this to make it easier. How does it work?
That's correct. So Innovations in Health is the BC Innovation Council initiative. So we're part of the BC Innovation Council, and what we do is we look for places where we can look for opportunities to deliver innovation where there's demand for innovation, focusing on the healthcare system, but not within sort of the hospital environment itself. And so this was an opportunity where we saw, with a relatively small investment of time and energy and capital, we could see fairly significant impact on the community by introducing this. So.
And have you done this in other health clinics before? And
so we haven't, this specific deployment, this is a first for us. I mean, we're working in different regions in BC. So they're within Innovations in Health. We have 5 innovation partners scattered around the province, and I'm sort of the managing partner working out of Victoria. Mm-hmm. And what we're doing is the model is very simple. What we do is look for problems and then look for opportunities to provide sort of change through innovation. And so this is one particular project that we're really excited about. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dr. Brownlee, how do you think this is going to affect your practice? Do you think you will see more people willing to come in and get that consultation and then know that they don't have to come in every single time after they've had perhaps an MRI or back surgery or what have you?
Like, there's a lot of people that contact us with interest, trying to find out whether the services we offer are applicable to them or not, like the MRI and the stem cell therapy and some of the pain management stuff we do. So we could do our initial consult with them using this technology and then find out, and if it is an appropriate consult, then they could travel down and see me and have an examination, an MRI type of thing. And the other thing where I think it'll be quite helpful is doing follow-ups. Like when you do procedures on people, you want to know whether it works and how well it works and for how long and that. And in addition to the video, they're helping us set up some of the software so that we can follow people and do outcome measures for prolonged periods of time on people. Mm-hmm. So,
will this speed up the process for a patient as well, or will it make a difference?
For some things it will, but a lot of it, like people drive for hours to come and see me for a 3-month post-op follow-up, and they're there for like 5 minutes or less, so this will save them a lot of time and travel.
Yes. Do you think this is the way of it in the future? There's no surprise here that we know that there's a huge doctor shortage to begin with. Specialists as well are highly in demand. Do you see this becoming more and more the way of the future here?
I think so, and there was a bit of an initiative that was affiliated with Interior Health a while ago, and we did talk about it, but nothing ever materialized from it. These guys are good because they know how to do it, and there's not a lot of overhead costs for us to implement it as well. So we get both the training and the helping set it up. Like you have to buy some of the equipment to set it up, but they have all the knowledge, so it'll be pretty easy, I think, for us to implement it. Mm-hmm.
So Colin, you actually physically show up to the office at the Welcome Back Clinic down on Columbia, and you help set this up.
Yeah, I think what we do is we look at it as what is necessary to launch this, and Also, we're of the mind that we see the opportunity, and we don't. For us, it's like kind of a risk reward calculation of what is the cost of this, and then what could happen as a result. And then, one of the things clearly when you have somebody who's driving down from northern BC to go to an appointment, they're losing days of work. That has economic impact beyond their personal time where they're working. And so the implications actually scale outward in terms of affecting the whole province and the cost of healthcare in the whole province.
Absolutely. So you're hoping to get this up and running perhaps sometime in November?
That's correct, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it'll take very long to implement. There'll be some learning curve, and I think just getting people familiar with it so that they'll accept the technology.
Yes.
But I think that'll be easy.
Absolutely. I think once people realize how quickly they can have these appointments, they're not spending 2 days off of work, traveling down, winter, driving, whatever. It's just one more step towards making things easier. An opportunity when technology is working for us rather than against us.
Exactly.
And this is mainstream technology now. We're not inventing proprietary technology. We're using mainstream technology to deliver this.
Fantastic. Great to hear a little bit about this. I think this is a great opportunity for people who live in remote areas to access better health care more quickly, more efficiently. So thank you for being here, Colin. Dr. Brownlee, always great to have you on the show as well.
Thank you.
For having us.
Thanks for having us.
If you'd like to learn more about this or you'd like to set an appointment, information is on the screen. WelcomeBackClinic.com as well. Colin's outfit is innovationsinhealth.ca. We're back after a quick break. Stay with us.